Hey guys, welcome back. Flawless Exotic Creations coming to you guys with yet again another video. And today we're going to be diving into something every ball python breeder really needs to think about. Record keeping. Yes, record keeping. You have the different platforms out there like Clutch as well as Husbandry Pro. They're competitors with each other, but we're not going to really dig in on that side of things yet. It's a little bit different in this video. This vlog isn't about the flashy morphs or your pairings or our pairings. It's about something that can literally save your projects and protect your investment long term as it pertains to really dinkers moving forward. All right. So story time, guys. If you've been watching us for a while, then you kind of already know, but there's a little bit more development here in one of our dinkers that we have here. We're a big fan of working dinker projects, but we're also a huge fan of watching and seeing them go full circle. From beginning, really there is no end, but we're not one of them breeders where we want to kind of just money grab real quick, come in, flip some money. No, we're in it for the long haul, hopefully the next 10, 15, 20 years. We just want to make sure that we're enjoying the process. About 3 years ago, when we first started, we purchased a bunch of babies with the exact genes that we wanted to work with. But then we also purchased some breeders, especially with recessives that we wanted to kind of get working for us right away. And we thought that we purchased a fire pie breeder girl. After some research, she's been incredible for us, but it turned out that she wasn't actually a visual pie. She was het pie. No big issue, no harm, no foul. It is what it is, you know. But now she's also been the foundation of our dinker project for developing the chainsaw gene. After reaching out to the original seller a few times, we eventually learned that she was produced by Ballistic Morphs, which is Richard. We've been working to get in contact with him as well when we kind of fell into this little tricky area, which is what this video was about. When I went back to review the old Morph Market messages with the seller, I noticed the disclaimer. Some older messages have been removed because our policy privacy requires us to delete messages older than 3 years. I probably transposed that message trying to work off memory. But that's what it said. I'll put it up on the screen. And that's the big point of today's video. Not to bash Morph Market. This is not an attack on Morph Market at all, but more to raise awareness. For breeders, 3 years isn't always a long time. Many of us buy hatchlings, raise them up, breed them, and only to find that we might discover that we need a little bit more information or we need to revisit the conversation with the seller. And losing that record can be a huge setback, okay? So here's the takeaway, all right? Always keep your own long-term records. Screenshot your Morph Market messages, save them in a secure place, and track every purchase, project, and conversation that you have. This simple habit can protect you from future headaches. Here at Flawless Exotic Creations, part of our mission is to share these lessons, helping new breeders, seasoned breeders, and reptile lovers to avoid the pitfalls that aren't always talked about in the industry and the hobby. So again, this goes further than, you know, Clutch or Husbandry Pro. I get it when you get your ID cards and things of that sort, when you load them into your system, this can be easily tracked. But this kind of logistic barrier can cause problems for, you know, the hobbyists, the newer breeder like us, who don't have all the information firsthand, who buy something under the intentions that it's one thing, only to find out that it's something else, and you're not really having an argument or back and forth with the seller. You're happy with your product, you're happy with what you bought, with what you purchased, but you're just trying to dig a little deeper and get a little bit more info. And especially when you have so many breeders in the industry that get out and get in or take a break, it's perfectly fine. You could do what you want. But having that kind of block there where you can't go back further than 3 years on Morph Market, for us as the users, I mean, it kind of really sucks. Again, videos like this is not to bash Morph Market. It's an amazing tool. If anything, we would want Morph Market to maybe pull feedback if you happen to see this video, where we can look into that and maybe lift that policy if it's something that can be adjusted. Even if it was adjusted a year, that would be significant. Push it back to 4 or 5 years if that's possible. Because, I mean, hey, you buy a female that's a hatchling, 100 grams, you raise her up, she's 2 years old, and you start breeding that female. That female doesn't go for you. Not a problem. The next year, she goes for you. Guess what? She's 3 years old. She produces a clutch of babies, and you need some assistance figuring it out. You reach out to the community. Cool. But if it's a dinker gene, and now up until this point, you were 100% fine with your communication and it was kind of null, it was done. Now you want to reach back out to that breeder that you bought this snake from 3 years ago, and everything that you had communication wise prior to 3 years is all gone. So you can't really go back and use your Morph Market as kind of a reference point. So guys, drop a comment down below if you ran into any similar issues like this, or if you have your own method of long-term record keeping. And of course, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Please share this with other breeders and keepers who need to hear it. Let's keep pushing forward together. See you guys next time. Will Flawless Exotic Creation. Have a flawless day.